So each team has kind of showed their hand now, you know?
Yeah. I'm assuming this one to go a little bit quicker, I think. I don't know. Something tells me that they're going to encounter each other very, very fast.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's
I hope so.
Let's see where the
I like
where
seeing
the
stuff
breakoffs
get
happen.
blown up, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's tanks, man. You can't get mad about tanks.
No.
You know?
You can't do it. I tried once. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I almost got arrested. They're like, you can't do that. You can't get mad about tanks. I was like, well, that's the rules.
Move out.
Oh, actually, my friend Haywood there, big shout out to him. He's a World of Tanks competitor. And he told me a fun fact that both of these teams had to play from their hotel/cafes last night because they had WGL NA matches.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't know what the results were, but we'll find out, you know, in just a bit. I'll ask Haywood on that one. But yeah, huge shout out to him. I don't know what team he plays for exactly, but I'm assuming the team has to have a ridiculous name. Okay, so now we have a switch here again as it seems like Burn Man, they're leaving one unit here to kind of give them the idea that they're running the same strat. They have 2 units pushing up over here, Burn, as well as a couple of units over here right by this road.
Yeah, so Fulcrum, in response to what they saw the previous round, which was initially Burn All Empires lining up along the tracks and waiting to push in, have moved to the middle on Burn All Empires side of the tracks. What they don't know is that all of Burn All Empires went to the left side of the map.
Yeah.
And they are now just pushing up towards where they were.
Yeah, so it kind of just reverse roles here, which is something you kind of have to anticipate. And Burn All Empires, they're going to be hanging out real close at the edge of the map there. No one identifying anyone just yet, as well as Absolute Royal here, as you can see. Yeah. He's hanging out really close. There's going to be one guy in the middle that gets spotted, so there is a spot there between the two. I believe that was going... Oh, wait a minute.
Hugo. Making moves.
Yeah, there you go. Hugo Maximus able to take out one. That was going to be SBM Hawk there with that perishing to close that kill out. Big win for them to at least just give themselves a little bit of an advantage here as far as you know, player counts are concerned. But really when it's T1s, you can't really say like, oh, huge advantage, because it really isn't. I mean, T1s don't do all that much.
Extra eyes are now disappeared.
Yeah, extra eyes. But here, well, actually, maybe I'm downplaying it a lot, right? Because the T1s, the reason why they run 2, it is important to cover those angles on the map there. And I also want to point out here that there's going to be one player hanging out all the way at the top. That's going to be F0X. And look here, you're going to see a rush right inside of the base. They're going to take out F0X. Now they're going to move right inside, and no one's going to be there for a response here. The base capture is about to begin. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to push up here. As Soviet, he's going to have to run his way over and chug through with this T-69, making his way around. They're about to cross that halfway point. They only have one unit that's going to be inside of their base, the enemy base, the Cabot. That's going to be Relic there with that T1. And he's not going to be able to really do much here. Soviet's going to get interrupted here by G-Forcer. G-Forcer on the prowl. He's going to find Soviet, trying to see if he can take him out, but Soviet opting to just move ahead instead. We're currently sitting at 64.
Taking out Zone Delta, only 2 left in the hill now, Azrael and Revenant. Azrael has been doing a great job of using essentially Revenant as cover there. Good shots from Revenant on Soviet, exchanging blows. Who is going to go down first? Looks like Revenant taking a lot of damage. Only Azrael left in the hill now, takes half of his health with 1 shot. And has now Absolute Royal coming in. Soviet weak, but still viable.
And look at Absolute Royal moving in like a boss, able to clear that one out. Big win there for them. G-Forcer, last person left alive with that perishing. He's going to be up top. That was going to be such a big play there as they converge on the base. And that is pretty much going to do it. If they take out G-Forcer, that will pretty much be GG. What a run there. They went for the base. Soviet moved in, able to clear out a lot of units. Absolute Royal came around and did a lot of damage here, thus clearing out the base. And they are going to have their scout. That is going to be Relics, who's going to be sitting there trying to cap it, getting 1 point per second because he is worth only 1. And that is going to do it, folks. Congratulations to the guys in Fulcrum. They are going to move on to China.
That was a sick match. I think we saw what Burn All Empires initially wanted to do in that game 1, which was use them AMXs to rush the base.
Yeah.
They did so, and it looked like they were going to take the base, but a
Soviet.
great response.
Soviet.
Great
So
response out of Soviet.
the fault lied there, in a sense, with GeForce. He could not take out Soviet in time. And then Absolute Royal came in because they were positioned.
Right.
They were positioned to be able to stop anyone from coming up on them from the south there. So Absolute Royal, he pushes in because Soviet is just peppering them with shots on the other side. There was nothing that they could do there, thus eliminating them on that one. What a play. I told you it was going to go by quick.
Oh, yeah.
And that's going to do it, man. Awesome stuff. That was fun as hell. I had a blast casting that. Oh, man. And there was Kevin, I think that was our producer, there, right into camera.
Chilling.
Just none of care in the world. Guys, let us know how we did. I had a great time with that one. That was really fun.
That was a blast. Do you get it? Do you get the pun?
It was a blast. It was a blast.
There we go.
Awful. All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to have an interview with the winner. Yep. And then in a little bit, but first we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then when we come back, we're going to have more content, World of Tanks stuff. Don't go anywhere. Congratulations to Fulcrum. They're going to go to the United States to represent China. Frank, any last thoughts?
It's a great play out of both teams. Congratulations to both of them for being out here. And, just to remind guys, coming up next, we'll have Street Fighter 4, so be sure to stay tuned. We'll see you in a bit.
All right. See you in a little bit.